I've been involved since the last century, basically. I started out in 2007. My eldest lad started playing. I was loitering with intent, let's say, on the sideline, and one of the other coaches asked me to want to jump the fence, which I did. I've seen my own son, who's 22 now, is playing for the firsts. So I've seen him come all the way, all through, and now my own young lad is here at under 11 since under 6s basically. In North Kildare, we've a club here and it's the parents who do the coaching. You don't need coaching experience, you don't need to have any rugby experience. What you need to do is to have a fun attitude. Our ethos here is basically fun, friends and rugby, and it's in that order. And if we take it in that order, if the kids are having fun, the kids are learning, okay? If the kids are learning whilst they're having fun, they're making friends. And the rugby comes afterwards. We're non-competitive all the way up through minis and into early youths. So it's not about being able to score tries, it's not about picking the best team, it's about everyone getting involved, whether they're girls or boys, they're all up here together, they get involved and they have some great fun. We've boys, we have girls, so we've mixed girls teams, boys and girls at under 6s, probably up to under 10s, and then we've 2 dedicated starting teams. They're probably there about a year or 2 years, so we've girls at under 10s and we've girls at under 12s. We have girls at under 15s and girls at under 18s. We also have, through our Child Welfare Officer Sinead Griffin, started recently an adapted tag team. So that draws on a whole other cohort of young people that want to play sport that maybe didn't get the chance to play it. So we're kind of finding our feet in that, but it's going really well for us. Our biggest challenge is coaches, and it's encouraging parents to actually jump the fence, knowing full well that they may not have the confidence. But the good thing about the club and the good thing about the Leinster ethos is that the coaching is there. The club pays for the coaching, the courses are convened at local grounds, and that allows then the parents to come down. They're at ease in their local club, I suppose you could say, and they can get on with learning their rugby skills, you know. So we needed COVID officers, and we went to the existing parent cohort that we would have had. They weren't coaches because our coaches were busy with the kids, and we roped in and we got volunteers who've been involved in the club since. But these COVID officers are redundant now, but they are now coaches. So it was a win-win for us. We have, at under, say my own team under 11s for example, we have 8 coaches. And we know from coaching courses that the smaller the ratio of kids to coaches, the better the fun is going to be for the child, the better the learning is going to be, the more passing of the ball they're going to get, the more involvement they'll have. What it gave me was, I had something that I was going to do with my eldest lad. And it happened, and we went on tours, we did all sorts. But it was primarily down here getting ready for a match that might be happening on Saturday. But I got to grow up with him. I got to see him growing up. I was involved in what he was doing. We'd have the banter going back in the car. How did this go? How did that go? I was learning, he was learning. It's just a win-win all around. So I'd say, for me, the greatest gift that I've got out of Minis Rugby was growing up with my kids and being involved in sport that my kids were doing.